Oh, throat. Do I have a voice today? Hello, 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 and welcome to another Daily Code Fun. I am One Lion, and today is Community Day. I fixed my camera. Did you see that? Whoa, you can see my stuff. Magic. Magic. Anyway, hi, Cousin Tickles. Hi, Duka Soft. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. It's Friday, Community Day. Time for some fun. APOC is everywhere with me, watching Simple Game Dev, watching Bardaki. Well, I don't know if you're in Bardaki's. Maybe you're in BitGame stream. But anyway, they all decided to stream right now. So I'm watching them. I'm streaming. It's my normal stream time. I'm trying to get my screens organized. It's not going very well. I put that back there. Get that in front. What are you? That's our sample. We can have that open. I would like to move you over here. Duka Soft resub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are always so kind to me. So nice. Well, I wouldn't say always. There are times that you are quite mean to me, but it's all in fun. I know that you guys come from are doing it from a good-natured, kind-hearted place. Almost there. Almost there. I think I'll leave Discord on that screen for now. I'm gonna close that window. Where is my Teams? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave Teams there too. That'll do. All right. So what else do I have on this screen? Is there anything weird on monitor number 1? Nope. Good to go. Okay then. Open your eyes. And now you can see. So yes, for those of you that are new to Community Day Fridays, this is a stream where I invite anyone from our community, anyone that's in chat, to hop into one of our Discord voice channels, which is why I wanted this over here. I also need to change the output audio for that. 2, 3, 4 to Realtek Digital Output so that it'll come through on the stream. So if you hop into that voice channel, then you will also have your voice streamed on the stream. Scariness. So of course, the only thing that I ask is that you are thoughtful and mindful about that. But if anyone has any topics that they would like to discuss, hopefully related to oh, I don't know why I'm changing this. Hopefully related to Blazor, MAUI.net, programming, and then, you know, just keep going down from there. Or not really down, you know what I mean. Becoming more and more of a general topic outside of programming as the morning goes on, as the day goes on, as the stream goes on, whatever time it is. But yeah, right now, I'm just going to keep getting frustrated at what we've been trying to do for a while, which is customizing the title bar. So just to put this out there, I have a million windows open. Let's open this one. Give me a new window, please. I'm going to use this as my main browser. I have a new issue open in the Ask Microsoft forum. And it's kind of funny because the first question that I asked got responded to within an hour. And then this question that is very specific to customizing the title bar in a Blazor Hybrid MAUI application has 0 responses. But there are 25 people following this question because everyone wants to know, how in the world do you customize a title bar in Windows 10 and before. So I told them, here is my GitHub repo. That one's not my GitHub repo. Here is my GitHub repo. Everything that is currently working is, and I should get some screenshots in my README soon. Ooh, wait, this is my branch. Short answer, you don't. True. So true. The thing that I do have working in the application currently is for our current title bar. I might need to get rid of some code before we show this, but we're going to try. Excuse me. And of course, if I do find any answers, then I will absolutely update that question and share it on stream. And yeah. But it's all just going to be about picking around in this native window, trying to set the title bar to our own custom title bar in many, many different approaches until we finally get something to work the way that we're expecting it to. I was trying to re-implement the thing that got us the closest, which is extends content into title bar. Then I would just need to find a way to set the background color of the buttons and then set a draggable area to the top part of the title bar. But this here, I need to comment out the early out. So we get rid of that. I actually need to stop the app for this because I also need to make some changes in MAUI program.shush, which is you and you. Okay, so let me show our current progress that we've been stuck on since Wednesday. And if you missed any of those videos, we have VODs on Twitch, and then I posted a couple to YouTube. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing how we got to the point that we're at, then feel free to check out those video sources. All right, so here is, oh, let me drag it. Thank you. Okay, so here is a theme switcher. Dukesoft. You can see the navigation title bar thing that I'm trying to replace it with underneath because I didn't comment that out, but you can see that it's there. There's a small little gap in between the actual title bar and the top of the body of the application, the content. But the thing that I was trying to accomplish from the get-go is I have a whole bunch of different themes. So it's more than just light and dark theme. I have a whole bunch of different themes that I'm trying to set background colors, button styles, all of that good stuff in the Blazor UI portion of the app. That was working beautifully, and this is in a production application that I'm working on for my job. So that was working perfectly. This obviously isn't. This is just our demo. But the title bar was not changing colors. It wasn't responding to theming or anything like that. So what I wanted to do is find a way to have at least the background and foreground colors apply to the title bar and the caption controls. And so we did that. We're able to do that. However, if you run this application in Windows 10 or before, you will find that the title bar doesn't respond to background color changes. And that's because at this point here, this title bar property, which is part of the app window API, whatever that means, is only available in Windows 11. The only property that you have in anything other than Windows 11 from app window is title. You can change this. Shared? So let's see if this thing, my keyboard is dying. Oh. Sorry, my power was on the floor. Dang it, I need to be on the other side of the keyboard. This side, please. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, we should see the title change as I apply different color themes. I could just put the actual color theme that I'm trying to apply. I'm gonna disable you for a minute. Okay. Oh, wow. I wonder if, yeah, so this area that has the data template, I think that's what it's called. I forget what it's called. Anyway, that part, even though there is a title bar on top, that part is still not set as a draggable range or a draggable area. So I have to use everything that is where this gray portion is, which is the part of the control buttons, actually, the control caption portion. So anyway, every theme change, we're going to get a different random number. So we can do that. And then again, if I ran this on a Windows 10 machine, the only thing that we'll see is this title changing. Actually, we won't even see that because I put it after the null check. But you know what I'm trying to say. If I put it here, then we'll see the title change. Supposedly. I haven't actually tested that. You know what? I'm going to create an install and run it on my mobile studio. See what the behavior is. So here is what I did. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not doing well. Oh, he's talking about the battle royale he's doing. Okay. I need the commands for this. And that would be cd into the MAUI project, and then it's going to be this .NET build publish. Because there's no, from what I found, there is no easy way to just go right click, create a publish profile that is specific to deploying to each of the applications or platforms. Gosh, brain. What I would love is a separate publish profile for publishing to Android, publishing to iOS, Mac, Tizen, Windows, kind of thing. And then, of course, one for the web. But that one's easy because that's down here in this Blazor UI project. But I think we're going to give up on the title bar after this for a minute until I can do more research. I just wanted to show, at least since we're posting these to YouTube, we may as well have this part. So what this is how the approach that I found to be able to publish this to an installable file for deploying to Windows specifically. And it's publish according to Dugasoft of T, where T will be where T in this case is going to be a platform class, and for now, no, this isn't real. This is fake. Ignore that. We're gonna do a cd into the MAUI folder, which I really don't remember what I just called it. Oh, it's just theme example. And we're going to run .NET build, run using target framework net 6.0 Windows 10.0. Is this really the publish command? I never actually read it because I just copy pasted this. But this is supposedly the publish command for generating the MSI, or is it the MSIX file? I might be missing some parts in my program.cs though. Forgot about that. We have the application version and stuff, but I don't have the information about the package when deploying to Windows. So we need that first. I completely forgot about that. I apologize for being out of order. So out of order. Okay, and the information that we need in the CS proj is... Oh, right. And this... Right. So there are a couple of things that need to happen. One, I need to have access to a signing certificate that can be used for signing. Whoa. That was loud. That can be used for signing applications, install files, executables, whatever. And then the second thing that I need is is to set up the target machine to trust that certificate so that it can install the file. But for now, I'll just show what it looks like without adding the certificate. So if you're wondering how to add a certificate that you have access to, so you have the public and private key, it's your certificate, you generated it. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do that part too. I'll generate a self-signed certificate that can be used to sign a package, but essentially all you do is you generate a certificate and then you use a property called package certificate thumbprint. Package certificate thumbprint. And then you use the thumbprint from your certificate that you have available in my/personal. I don't remember. We'll look it up because I won't remember off the top of my head. But this is like, just some sequence of numbers. Like, it probably doesn't even look anything like this. But anyway, something like that, But we'll see it and we'll get one. And then once you do that, then you'll be able to install it. But for now, let me just show you what happens if you try directly. So let's do this again. Okay, so now it's like, hey, I can't still. Save. Do it again. Unable to load DLL or one of the dependencies. The specified module can't be found. Oh, is this another one that is the file name is too long? Excuse me. How many characters is this? It's only 144 characters. So we should be fine. I don't think I've ever experienced this issue. Let's try a clean. Clean. Hopefully it cleans successfully. It could also be that the file is in use from our most recent run. I've had a lot of issues with that happening. We'll do a .NET restore. And then we'll build. And I will have this back up. Okay, I don't need this screen anymore. There was nothing else that I needed from this screen, right? Application ID, application display version, application version. Sometimes I use assembly version, but I'm not going to do that for now. Okay. This might be all we're doing for today. Anyway, the invitation is still open, by the way, for anyone that wants to present anything. Just let me know. And then maybe around 11 o'clock or 11:30, which is in about 40 minutes, I'll just open up the stream room for anyone that wants to join in, use their voice and talk and say whatever you feel like saying. As long as it's respectful-ish. Okay, so it restored just fine. Now let's just do a full build for the entire solution. Put out. This is me watching the application build. I haven't seen any errors yet, so hopefully that means it's gonna build. I would like to get rid of the, oh, right. Maybe if I just comment out all of this. Oh, I can't do that. I have to do this whole thing. Hello, Habitus. Is no one watching the Calgary Stampede Parade? The what now? What'd you call me? Had I known the Calgary Stampede Parade was going on, I'd be watching it. But now it's too late. It's already started, and I can't start in the middle. All right, let's try this again. Nope, still the same thing. Okay, so what does this mean? Unable to load Microsoft.ui.xaml.dll or one of its dependencies. The specified module could not be found. WinUI program XAML check process requirements. It's available on demand. Great, now I'm locked into it. Thanks, Avidus. Trapped. I'm kidding. Thank you so much for the vibing. Vibing out. Hear me being negative. I think I'm just gonna ignore this because it's not publishing for me. Dukasov, no fair. Dukasov said my admin has blocked that content, sadly. Avidus is like, no excuses now. Gotta watch it now. It's better watching on the street though. So I have never heard of this event, by the way. It is called the, I need to look for it again. I'm so blind. Calgary Stampede Parade. This does not look like it's for me. this Kevin Costner. I don't think this is for me. It's no carnival. Ooh, ooh, a water dragon or a serpent. I could kind of get behind this. What's this sunflower? Why does it need to have a sunflower? This is nice. This is really nice. No, you're completely okay. Distract away. It's community day. We're here to have fun. Hello, nerd herder. That's some Canadian ass right there. But yeah, I don't know why. Like I set it up the same way that I set up my work project, and my work project publishes just fine. And this one's giving me some could not find ui.xaml.dll, which doesn't make sense. Or does it make sense? Because we started trying in Windows. In Windows, we started trying to create a custom app title bar in, I see I can't let it go, can I? Here, no, not here. Where was I doing it? Main page, right here. And it's this, it's gotta be this. So since I'm not using it at the moment, we may as well. Okay, nope, that's still the same. Can you tell me what file then is trying to use it? It says Windows app line 28, so it's got to be a generated thing. Microsoft. Whoa, I'm typing something completely. Microsoft.ui. Avidus is like, OMG, I would love to see Carnival. Yeah. I've never been live, but celebrations like that are, they're overwhelming for me. They like completely overload my senses. Yeah, I think that's the right phrase. They overload me. No, BitGamey, what are you doing? I'm gonna raid myself in like 12 seconds, or be in BitGamey's raid. Oh man. Hello, BitGamey. Thank you so much for the raid. I could see the future. I was like, there was gonna be a BitGamey raid. Hello, Hellraiser. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. You've come to watch me struggle with the brand new technology that is out by Microsoft called MAUI, which is a way for you to target multiple platforms with the same user interface. MAUI stands for Multi-Platform Application User Interface. And in this case, I'm using the experience and knowledge that I have, which is Blazor Web development, and I'm making all of my UI in Blazor components. Yeah, and I'll give you a glance at the functionality that I'm trying to learn about. Irish John Games. It's fact. Anyway, some shout outs though. Shout outs are due. Here is one for BitGamey. We've been enjoying watching him making his game, playing with cars, making them crash.
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bump, 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 got any grapes?"
I'll get to it in a minute.
That was awesome. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's the duck. That was so good. Oh man. That was fantastic. I love that. Here's one for Irish John Games, which just about everyone here knows. Do do.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Ah,
Whoa.
there we go. Ah.
Oh. Why? and then someone that we haven't seen here in our channel. Well, maybe you've come by a couple times. But Science, I think your name is Bolint, if I recall from what Irish John Games and BitGamey all say to you. You guys have the best clips.
Well, I know Melissa had to lurk, but I will say...
Oh, that thing looks
Melissa
so soft.
He's an amazing person. Did you chat? Did you know? Melissa wishes Belaine to have a great day every morning. It is very, very sweet. When Belaine posts picture of pet, cat, Melissa says, "Have a great day, Belaine." And it means Belaine just makes so happy. It's very, very nice. Melissa also a wonderful streamer, friend of our channel, and she is in love with this person named Lulu. Lulu's favorite prime number is 11 and shoe size of 8.5. Very interesting. We love you, Melissa. We also have...
No, this is awesome. Oh man, I did put a time limit on the clips. I have it set to like 30 seconds or something like that. But that was awesome. Yeah, and that's kind of funny because I was talking about ferrets earlier. We were talking about carrier pigeons in Discord, and how people are using carrier pigeons as their high bandwidth, high latency service. And I was like, I use ferrets. A pair of ferrets, just like Beastmaster. But anyway, hello everyone. If I missed a shout out, let me know. But hello to everyone that came in with BitGamey's raid. We are going... Oh, I was going to show you the app. I'm giving up on trying to publish it to an executable so I can run it on a Windows 10 machine. Aw, thank you so much, Hellraiser. It's not like you have to. I mean, if you're not into like regular boring web development, desktop application development, I understand. Other streamers, we got Clayman, who I believe I am following. I should be following all of you already.
Two.
Oh yeah.
And the skeleton is dealing... Okay, I just died. And you can
Ragdoll physics
tell
for the
that
win,
I
always.
died because my... What the fuck is going on? Yeah, you can definitely tell that I died because my character is... is like...
Even say it.
I don't even know what the hell this is. Yeah. What is going on?
Oh, it's better than Goat Simulator.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh
I
no!
just fell through the wall.
Feature spotted. Yes, perfect. Who else did you say? You said Proton Fig. I don't know you. I don't think I've ever been on one of your streams. Time for me to head over. Oh yeah. Is it a rhythm action game? A Commodore 64. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, and there's a shout out from Stream Elements for Rise of Piracy. Oh yeah. I can get into that. Twitch/pasta. And follow. Done. And then we got Hellraiser, who was like, "Hey, I haven't followed you yet." Is this Nope. My brain's drawing a blank. Oh my gosh. So I'm not like the biggest gamer or anything, but if I was gonna, whoa,
Well,
if I was gonna play anything, it would be this. Bloodborne? Is that Bloodborne? Elden Ring. I know my games. I know my games. I'm mostly into RPGs and stuff. Anyway, this is a simple app, by the way. This is a MAUI application that I was talking about, where I have one user interface. Right now it's just a templated hello world with a theme changer. The I don't want to call it web portion because this is not web. This is just Blazor components that are being rendered in a web view. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, positively. And so what I do, I'm a web developer, or someone who has most experience in web development. I'm a all-around developer, but I normally have my websites able to have different themes applied to them. And normally he says, this is the approach that I take for it. You have some kind of theme switcher, and then all that it does is it adds a class to the body tag. So here, theme light, and then if I change the theme to something else, then we hit a breakpoint in our JavaScript. Why? Oh, because I have a breakpoint set. Anyway, I was going to say, you can see the theme change to orange. And if we change it to blue, it's blue. And if we change it to green, it's green. So you can see the theme changing. However, when we are doing this inside of when we're targeting Windows, inside of a Windows application, the title bar is whatever system title bar is, which is just this kind of default gray, whatever your computer's theme is for the title bar. And it wasn't responding to theme changes. Well, we figured out how to do that, except when you run this same exact code on a Windows 10 machine, the title bar ignores everything that you do to it. It's like, I don't know how to change my background color. And there were a lot of other issues that we encountered. So, yeah. We got through those portions, and so the next part that I was trying to do was to make a custom title bar so that I could change colors in Windows less than 11. And no one knows how to do it. And there's no documentation for doing it in MAUI. Not you. You. No, not you. You. And so this is the furthest that I've gotten, which is removing the title bar, extending my page content into the title area. Right. Two things I need to do. And not setting color theme and all that fun stuff. Dragon Force through fire and flames. I'll catch up in chat very, very shortly. Okay, so this is the closest that I've gotten, which is I have a custom title bar. Unfortunately, there is no drag area, so I need to figure out how to define a drag area so that when users click on this to drag it around, it moves the window around, just like it does in this section. And I still have the issue of there is no way to get rid of the caption, because the application has to have the minimize, maximize, and close, I think. And so it's really hard to target these to style them. So I don't know how to change the background color of that, which means that we're just back to square one, which is needing to be able to change the background color of this top thing. And Amin is here. Hello, Amin. Hello, Amin. But yeah, this is just really, really close. I just need to tell this thing to use the color from the theme from the loaded dictionary. Actually, let me do that now. I just want to see if that even works. That's over here in AppSample. Not you. Yes, you. Where would I put it? Salad. Background. You don't have a background color. What oh, it probably does. It's just we're not going to be getting the IntelliSense because this file is, yeah. They need to work on the tooling a lot. Static resource. Title bar background color. I forget what it's called. Themes. Yeah, it'll be in here. Bar background color. And is it just color for text color? So this is all XAML, and I have like next to no experience with XAML. I mean, I'm getting more experience with it, but it's still not something that I would really want to do on purpose. All right, let's see if this actually does change the background color of grid. Go. Can I do what? While I'm waiting for it to load again, I thought Goat Tracker was the game. That music program looks awesome, says Avidus, because Irish John asks Proton, what application do you use for making the music? And Proton said, at the moment, Goat Tracker. I'm reading this in all terrible, terrible order. Nerd Herder said, okay, if this is going to be a theme example, I think you need to get rid of the default purple nav. Okay, I'll do that today. Let's get rid of that. You're absolutely right. Okay, so this broke because grid does not have a background color, would be my guess. It's so hard to tell. But yeah, background color is an unknown element on grid. So maybe we can do it. Man, I really don't know how I would set that. Maybe we can do a style. This is in your resources, right? So we can do a style target. Nope, that's not how you do this. I'm still learning. Okay. Okay. Setter. Yeah, I need my example. I need an example, please. Resources. Style target type. Right, I keep I'm like, it's not in my list, therefore it doesn't exist. But that's a lie. All right, let's do target type grid. And our setter is going to be for property background color. Actually, let me just grab this. And that's going to be the button background color. Not button, I just read that out loud. To satisfy your curiosity, this is what Dragon Force sounds like in 8-bit. I'll listen to it on my headphones. Man, I turned that like way down and it's still super loud. Color. Copy. Pasta. Okay, what do you say? Oh, I don't need you or you. I'm deleting stuff from the wrong file. Shush. Nobody saw anything. Duke is off late and he's like, wow. I'll try to be louder. I'm curious about F sharp too. I mean, style was not found. Okay, so let's just do this in here. Yeah, background color is a property on grid, so that should work. And I put bar background color for whatever. No, it didn't build. Why you didn't build? Color is not a valid. Oh, because color is not a valid property. Oh, duh, because color isn't. We're not going to be using for color directly on the grid. We're going to be using the for color on the label in the grid or buttons in the grid. It's called effing sharp. That much I can tell you. Thank you, Dukasoff, for correcting me. Holy cow, Dragon Force's music is so long. We'll carry on. I don't know the words. I've only ever played it once on Rock Band. Okay. Anyway, it's not applying the background color or anything, but once I figure out how to do that, then we'll have at least that portion of the title bar being able to take on the color from here. And I bet you it's because this is targeting grid, the MAUI controls grid and not the XAML controls grid. But anyway, let's satisfy our desire for getting this theme to work better. And the way that we do that is because hot reload doesn't work so well with MAUI applications, I usually create a separate web application. Usually, I keep saying usually, but I mean, it's true, but I've only been doing this for like 6 weeks now or so. Not very long. Maybe a little longer. No, 6 weeks sounds about right. So anyway, what I have been doing is having a separate Blazor Web application, since it's using the exact same UI and underlying code and everything like that. I am able to do all of my hot reload stuff. Hello? Application failed to start. What? Now there's a lot of stuff that's just being weird. What? Just stop. Just stop. cd ... Is clean a command? Clean is a command. I mean, said XAML is fun when bindings work. But I mean, I also said I'm reading this nice book. I recommend you guys, if you're interested in DDD, which is domain-driven design, I think. The title is Domain Modeling Made Functional. What? I guess what I can do while we're waiting for the build is to tell the sidebar yeah, I'm not using Sass at the moment, so I need to tell it here. So sidebar, I'm going to say background color of wait, is it really in main layout? It sure is. That's interesting. We'll create a new CSS variable and we'll call it sidebar gradient. And for now, we're just going to keep it the same value. In app.css. And those are, yeah, okay. So sidebar gradient is going to be this by default. In Boo, it's going to be Dang it. I think I need to get the RGB values independently. We'll try it like this, but I don't think we can use CSS variables directly as color stops. I can't remember. But we'll go from Boo 5 probably to, let's say, Juicy Boo. Which Juicy Boo? Juicy Boo 3. All right, let's just see if we can see a color change at least. CD into the Blazor project. .NET Watch. Can that clean command be uploaded to kids? Yes, Dukasoft. What in the world? Application failed to start because a file name has not been provided. I have never seen a message like this. Is it because it's just trying to launch in a browser and it doesn't know which browser to use? Oh man, I'm not gonna know which port this app is running on off the top of my head. Sumimasen. That's Blazor UI. Wait a minute. That was dumb. We're not trying to CD into Blazor UI. I don't have a Blazor Web project. Never mind. Let's add a Blazor Web project real quick. We'll make it a Blazor server project in a folder called Web. That's not how you do this. Light-to-crick. New project. And NerdHerder, yes, I have on accident. A lot of times when I am remoted into this machine, the keyboard bindings that I am used to using for like moving a window, for example, from one screen to another with Windows arrow keys, is the one that gets you to switch desktops. And so it's the same as pushing Windows Alt. No, Windows Control. Yeah, Windows Control. But I've used multiple desktops many times in the previous years of my life. But you know what? I really should do that for the streams, come to think of it. I should have one desktop that's like, here's all of my setup for the stream, and then here's my setup for when I'm doing my daily work, and then here's my setup for gaming and stuff. That's a good idea, NerdHerder. I need to make a Blazor server project, and we will call it theming example.blazor web. No! Blazor Web. Oh my gosh. HTTPS, that's fine by me. And the reason I'm using Blazor Server is because it runs on the full .NET runtime, as opposed to a Blazor WebAssembly app, which which would run through the WASM compiled .NET runtime. And so that would just make it slower that way. I don't care about any of you. You can go to Dell. You go away. I don't need you. Where is weather forecast service? Imports. No shared. I said no shared. So this is just setting this application up for using everything from the UI project. That's why you see me deleting so much stuff haphazardly. So in layout, we need to change your references. I don't like this. Why can't you guys just be consistent? No, I like putting this first. Why can't I be consistent? Okay, so you guys need to use the CSS from our shared library, which is _content/theming example Blazor UI CSS. And there was no extra JavaScript that I'm using, correct? www.root. Correct. I haven't, wait. Oh, it's because I'm using isolated JavaScript. That's right. Yes, I do use foul language on this stream. I do say things like JavaScript. Nerder said he got his new PC set up today. Oh, and today is the first day switching to it as the primary computer, and holy schballs, it's fast. I am extremely excited for you. I am so glad. I love having good experiences like that. This thing needs to use main layout from our shared project. So let's put it in imports. Do you have a components list for the new build? Nerd herder. Hellraiser wants to know. Hellraiser and Proton were having a conversation that I completely missed. And Abaddis. And everyone. I'm just missing chat all over the place. Hellraiser said to Proton, that sounded awesome. Used to be able to beat expert through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero. I was a Rock Band kid. I didn't really play Guitar Hero. I had a PlayStation. I don't know if that makes a difference. But no, I don't have my drum kit anywhere. I don't know why I couldn't remember that I hadn't set that up or anything. And then Proton said, that's kind of funny because I have a character named Photon. Nice. Must admit, this one was a very tough one. Disco's here. Hello, Disco. And Nerd Herder is saying, I think I still have the PC parts picker link. The configurator link. Those are so nice when you can just be like, here, this is what I chose. I was adding using theming example dot Blazor UI shared, and that way in app.razor we now have main layout. Also, I need to tell this thing where to find the pages. So this is enough to get the application to use main layout as the application's main layout. Clever. This one knows how to use words. But it's not enough to say you can also find where to find routable components. So we have to do additional assemblies by specifying new array of type of main layout dot, which, by the way, when we get into skinning, which I will start soon, probably in today's stream, you're going to see why this is important and how we can switch out the entire structure of an application to another shared library. It's so cool. It was a lot of fun. And it's working so well. And now I'm already like halfway done with, so for my job, I'm taking an existing product that is on desktop PCs and updating the UI for it based off of someone else's design in Figma. So Yeah. So I finished the whole entire first redesign, and then they're like, well, we also have this other design for commercial machines. So like things that when companies buy their machines, they have a separate version of that product that displays on that machine. And so I'm like, yeah, I can use exactly the same backing logic, the same business logic, shared library, class libraries, and all that stuff, and then reskin it, change what it looks like. And I'm already half done with that, and I just got that on Tuesday, and it's so much fun. It's so cool. I love this job. Not gonna lie. And then the the client was like, when I talked with them on Tuesday, they were like, well, do you know how long we have you for? And I'm like, well, I was told something like 3 months, but I don't know as of when, if that's like as of the start of the project, if that's as of the start of when I was doing work. And they're like, well, yeah, I think we're going through the end of the fiscal year, and we've already put in the budget request to have more development work through the next year. And, we'd really like to keep you. And I'm like, oh, that is so nice to hear. That's so cool. So anyway, feels good. Feels good, man. This should work now that we have an actual web project. Oops. Blazor Web. .NET Watch. Oh, I forgot some injects. Dang it. This is going to break. It's going to break. Live Coding said, so begins the long journey of contract extensions. You know what? I am completely okay with that. It also means that I am not going to be benched anytime soon. I guess the only dependency injection I have is preference state, except for that situation that I told you about yesterday, which is the client says, well, we need all of our wait, you should have a reference to shared through Blazor UI. Excuse me. Why don't you have a reference to shared? Whatever, I'll manually add it. I don't care. This is a sample project. Being on the bench on January 1st is always an apocalypse. So they were like, we need all of the Sagetti people that we have working on our projects, and they have 3 projects with Sagetti, to take, we can't bill them for a 2-week period. And so the regional manager contacted me, and he's like, well, here's what's going on. They're like, we are asking you to take PTO because the alternative is you'll be on the bench otherwise. And of course, Sagetti doesn't want to pay for people just not being on a project. They want to be able to bill a customer for those hours, which makes sense. But it's also kind of like you're kind of forcing me to take PTO. So I'd rather be okay with being on the bench for 2 weeks. And Nerdherder was like, yeah, that's just them trying to not pay you, essentially. Live Coding said, I've worked, and if you guys don't know Live Coding, may as well do a shout out for him after I read this. I've worked for contracting companies in January 2008 and also local to Houston whenever the oil field segment went through a down cycle, and it happens. It's all part of the deal. Yeah, so it should be expected. But this is Live Coding. Here he is.
Yep, I got rated. 1,000 viewers. No big deal.
Oh yeah, I was there for that. That was insane. I rated him, 1,000 other people. I mean, another. I can't think of his name right now. Defensium. Imogen Heap. Anyway, it's something like that. But yeah, he got rated bad. And it was on a day when he was struggling. Like, he was just struggling through everything he was doing, working with containers and trying to switch out his messaging queue and use Hadoop, was it? No, it's the one that you have to pronounce correctly. But then he got rated by 1,000 people, and then it was just all over the place after that for a bit. It was fun. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dang it, I pushed the wrong button. I don't have a break button on my keyboard, which is really, really odd because I have a lot of keys on this keyboard and I don't have a break button. In place of where my pause break button, Kafka, that's what it was. In place of where my break button should be, I have a screenshot button. And then next to that, where my screenshot button should be, I have a calculator button. That's not helpful. And then where the scroll lock button would be, I have my context menu button. This keyboard is so weird, yeah? I'd really like to have a hat. Okay, I'm having some build errors. What are my build errors? Your build errors are that you need to clean the solution, delete all the bin and obj folders, and then you'll be able to run it. Oh, you can't do it on multiple projects at a time. Do. Wait, did I just turn it off on? Dude, you're so scaring me. I'm so scary. Deleted. You can't. Access is denied. That's a lot of files in the bin and obj folders. All right. Close enough. Close enough. Now we'll build the web project, which should build all of the related projects as well. And that did build. So what are you angry at? .NET Watch. I don't know what that message was. Okay. So, oh, I went the wrong way. Let's go this way instead. There you go. Hello. Hello, new app. Okay, so light mode, dark. None of the theme changes are taking effect because I didn't subscribe to the theme changes. Der. Hurtuder. Huturakuru. I need to subscribe to the theme changes in... Wait, yes, I did. Because it's using main layout. And so everything that I did in main layout or in main.razor. I'm not using main.razor. I'm using app.razor. Hey, application, we don't want to use app.razor. We want to use main.razor. We do that here. Ops, go away, app.razor. Nobody likes you. Who thinks that we're supposed to be using app.razor? Main, because it didn't build. Or not main, but host. Try again. It's all part of the deal where you balance how good the job is. In theory, forced PTO is a kind of negative job perk. Anyway, big shrug. Have a nice day. I'm completely okay with it, though. You know me. Okay. I don't know why now I'm not getting the theme changes. Are we at least seeing the theme get applied? Aha, aha. Site.css could not be loaded because it's app.css, you special, special kid. I just wanted to make sure that the theme is being applied to body, and it is. And I need to change underscore layout to app.css, which I should just be able to refresh. It'll load. There's my theme change. There's my boo. There's my light. So everything else gets the default gradient for now, but I'll go ahead and change that here shortly. You can see boo changing the gradient because I set the gradient for boo and nothing else. So let's fix that. And I think I want to flip the direction of the colors, and I need, maybe I like dark on top. I just need this to be darker. So apple.razor.cs is what I said. But that's a good sign. We can use the CSS variables in the linear gradient. So we scooch, collapse, scooch, collapse U2. Make it a little bit wider. There we go. CSS editing mode. Grain. Let's change our sidebar gradient. Actually, we're doing dark first. Actually, we're doing light first. Light. I don't know what to do for a sidebar for light. Hey, thanks. I guess I could do something like var black to var white. Bing boo. Ah. All right, next, dark. Do I have any grays? I still don't think I have any grays. We need to make that dark side color theme. This is going to be so bad because we're not going to be able to see the link color. That's terrible. Oh, duh. I know what to do. Ha. There. Now it's dark. It's very dark. Boo. Orange. Oops, I put that on the wrong one. Orange. Orange 5. Orange 3. I'm not intending for this to be like perfect or anything for anyone who is concerned about this just not being visually appealing at all. Grain. Kohi. So pretty. Thanks for the vote of confidence. And there we go. We now have a color theme that is applied to the entire main screen of the application. This button. I guess it's okay. It's kind of doing what I want it to do. But this button, Right, and then I also need to actually set light to light theme. Okay, links would also need to be a different color given the theme. If I was going to fully customize the theme, then I would do all that. So git changes. Let's push the added web project for quick UI updating. Attempted various custom title bar things. Yes, this is my GitHub comment. I'm going to push this all the way through to this branch on GitHub like a magic. Okay, so that definitely works the way that we're expecting it to. And if I run the application again, yeah, there's one major bug in the application as far as applying the theme goes, and that is F5, just F5. When the application first loads, it loads with no actual theme being applied. Well, I mean, it was going to anyway. Until I get my title bar back. I want to show it. I want to show it. Ah. App.xaml. Comment you out. Main program.cs. Comment you out. And app. This one. Not this one. Window helpers. This one. Okay, so you can see that the Kahi, the Kahi theme is applying, but it's not applying in the app. Nani? So that's funny. The theme applied to the title bar, but not the UI, the Blazor portion of it. And I was thinking the opposite was happening. We can fix this. Done. Okay. Try it again. You can already see it in the background. Stop giving away the answer. Okay, so it automatically applied the correct theme on load for the body too. And it's responding to theme changes. I really don't know what is happening with the dropdown. So that one is just a property of this being a Windows control or a browser Blazor control. It's so weird. It's a button. Anyway, everything works the way that it's supposed to on Windows 11. Still. So that's it. That's the project. We win. No. What is the name of this? Use custom title bar. So I'm in a branch called Use Custom Title Bar. But I really want to skip this part and move on to the next thing that we were going to do, which is called skinning. At least I'm calling it skinning. And it's 11:50, so I also am still inviting anyone who feels like it to hop into our Discord. Choose any voice channel that you feel like it. Feel like it. Discord. And hop into any voice channel. I'll pull you into the stream room where you can feel free to converse with us, talk to us, let us know what it's like as a high functioning member of society. This chord. Which chord? And of course, no pressure. I will try, like, this is going to be months probably, but I'm going to keep saying it every time. I'll try to have more stuff prepared for Community Day as far as topics that we could discuss. Like, one thing that I was wanting to do is have a little command in a stream element that says chatbot, chat commands, custom command. Turn this one on. Edit. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that one as our current Community Day topic because I don't want to have to come up with a new one right now. So here's our Community Day topic for the day. Here is the question. What technologies do you prefer working with and why? Feel free to join the discussion on our Discord. Join any voice channel and I will put you in the stream channel to discuss. Disgusting. But yeah, I have to be able to see the actual room. Yeah, and of course, like I said, this late into the stream, you can just come into any voice channel to talk about whatever you feel like talking about, as long as you're not going to be super duper rude or offensive. And by offensive, of course, it just means the kind of offensive that is common, the common layperson would be offended by, I guess. It's Jern, not John. So I've heard. Let's see. This is a terrible mashing of colors. Gnashing of colors. I don't like that one bit. Dang it. I really do want to struggle through some more of the title bar though. We got really close. I think what I really would like to do then is go back to our current version that we've got the furthest along. So this is using a Windows.UI Microsoft.ui.xaml.grid or .controls.grid hiccups along with all of the column definitions. You can tell that it's well, actually you can't really tell this way. I was going to say you can tell that it's a XAML grid and not a MAUI grid because, like, if I did something like 5-star or 5-sauce or whatever, then you would see the this is not bad syntax, which it probably still isn't bad syntax in a MAUI grid. I haven't tried it, but column definitions in a MAUI grid can be set by specifying widths. This is like this. However, I think the column definitions in a XAML grid look like this. No commas. Maybe. But anyway, this is a XAML grid. That's all I'm trying to get to. It's a XAML grid. And then, of course, to be able to show that XAML grid, we're doing this thing here that just says remove the current systems title bar, or remove the current systems title bar, and then move all of our page content into the title bar. But if I try to do anything with that title bar in the code, then I get the default title bar back. So we need to stop this thing from happening. And was that everything? Kind of feels like I'm just going back and forth between these two. But I really, really, really need something that works. I do. Classic. Okay, so we have our interactable part of our title bar with buttons and stuff, but I need it to be draggable. I need the grid portion of that title bar to be draggable. I'm not quite sure how to do that. And I've tried a bunch of things so far. So to kind of give an overview, I've tried creating a new content item. I think it's called a content view or something. Or maybe it's just I created a grid itself. Have I ever tried that? Custom title bar. Yeah, I still have no idea how this thing actually works. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this thing needs to be inside of another component. And I don't want this to be a MAUI grid. I still want this to be a XAML grid. I don't know why I can't just tell this thing that I want to use Microsoft.ui.xaml. And I don't think that there's a way for me to access the resources. Yeah, I just don't know enough about XAML. So anyway, that's one thing that I started trying, and that's as far as I got before too, is I started trying it and then I'm like, I don't know enough about it. So then the next thing that I tried was from the documentations that we found, that I keep referring back to, and I keep reading again just in case there's something that I'm overlooking, because I do that a lot more than I'd like to admit. Title bar. App window title bar. Not that one. I just need to open all of those in separate tabs. MAUI. Okay, title bar customizations. So this sounds like it would be it. This talks about WinUI 3 title bars and replacing them completely with total customization. It talks about how the Windows App SDK, which is the thing where I am trying to access the title bar property on App Window, is only available in Windows 11. So title bar customization APIs are currently supported on Windows 11 only. We recommend that you check is customization supported in your code before you call these APIs. Which actually, if I do that, I'm pretty sure it always returns false, even in my Windows machine. With my TI toolbar. It was either that or you had to, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It might be on native window. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh, app window title bar. Duh. There should be a static property called app window title bar. Static property, static class. Sealed class with a static property called is customizable. Why are you on current project? Just give me this document, please. Yeah, so it's a static and it uses Windows app static methods, customizable, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I want to see what that returns for us. Control W. Oh, you actually need to import diagnostics so we can see debug statements. Anyway, we're not going to get here because the code is commented out. I mean, there's a return. And I don't need to get the native window. Whatever. Okay, so we should see in our output Boolean. Function of Boolean. So it's a method. It's a method. It's a deranged citizen. Tyron is here. Hello, Tyron. So I'm as far as we got before. I don't know if you were here for when I actually showed that all of the title bar customization stuff is working. Sorry. In Windows 11. 11. Right. I was looking for this. So it's true, which means that app window.titlebar. So I guess instead of checking for app window.titlebar here, I kind of just want to check it up front and then exit. Yeah, because right now the only thing that I'm doing in this method is customizing the title bar. But that's true. That's true. I guess, yeah, this code is going to work, by the way, just so you can see it actually working. So if you recall, Senor Tyrant, the thing that I was trying to accomplish is while running the app with my Blazor as my user interface, I want to change the theme for my Blazor component library that is acting as user interface, as well as the background color of the title bar and the foreground color of the title bar text and the background color of the buttons, etc., etc. all of those things. So that's working just fine. Only on Windows 11. On Windows 10, the title bar, you don't get any changes whatsoever. The only customization you can do on Windows 10 and before is the title itself. And so that is being set. That's fine. That's super easy. But I can't get the background color to change. So my next attempt was to replace the title bar completely. And the way that I'm replacing the title bar is by MAUI program, is by extending my application's content into the title bar, and then setting the title bar to null. So completely removing the system provided title bar, except that we are going to continue receiving the system provided caption controls, because that's just what it says it's going to do. So I have here a grid that I'm using. Well, it's not even that. It's just here is a grid that is at the top of my application. And I'm trying to click to drag it around, but this is not a draggable area because it's not really the title bar. The only part that's draggable is the part that came with the caption controls. And so I can't right click on this. And so what the WinUI 3 in general stuff says I'm supposed to do is to provide the control that I want to use as my title bar, but I don't know how to do that. This set title bar is expecting a Microsoft.UI.xaml.ui element, and if I try to create this grid, for example, that I'm using as my title bar, anywhere else, it's a MAUI grid. And so I'm like, how do I provide this grid here?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Exactly. Thank you, Irish John Games. That is so true. I do too. How do I provide how do I create, for one, a .xaml file that is my grid, my Microsoft.UI.xaml grid? Can I just steal their code? You know what? I didn't think of doing that. That's a good idea, Tyron. Not that you mentioned it. It's in Xamarin Forms GitHub, I think. Can we search for grid? Yeah, I think I tried that too, where I was like, I want to create a new class. So let's get rid of all of the XAML stuff that I don't understand. And let's just create a class called custom title bar. And let's have that custom title bar be a Microsoft.UI.xaml.controls.grid. And in MAUI program in Windows, set title bar to yes, I haven't stopped, Scott. I got so Scott worked with me again on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them. I think it was Wednesday after the stream to try to get as far as we could with this title bar thing, and there was no way that we found so far to add a custom title bar to a MAUI application. We could do it in Yeah, cave up with Windows 10. We could do it in WinUI 3 regular WPF or UWP applications, but not when the title bar is a oh my goodness, that might work. Not when the title bar is needing to be a Xamarin Form. Oh, where did this come from? Oh, I like this. Wait, I was on Pure Ween. So this is the Pure Ween, not Pure Ween. Pure Ween just did stuff on this. I was using Pure Ween stuff on my own, sorry, as one of my resources, but I had never found this. So then where is, yeah, I will need to read that, and we'll do that shortly. Let me finish the direction that I was heading, but this looks like what I want. Yeah. It looks like something that I can try. I'm going to try this first. I want to add some content to my custom title bar. And so how do I set my column definitions? Column definition, which I shouldn't need all of this. I should just be able to do a using. And I think this is another thing that broke for me before, was trying to do a using for the namespace. And then it was like, I still can't find grid. Or grid is ambiguous between MAUI controls and XAML controls. That's what it was. So I'll just keep, actually, I'll alias it using XAML equals. This is what I tried doing before as well. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then this first one is going to be width equals new grid length. Oh, got it. Dang it. Learning how to type still. Learning how to type. Okay, XAML.gridLength, and we'll pass in a value of size. Size. All right, so 100 and gridLength.star. There is no gridLength.star. It's called unit size and grid unit type.star. There we go. And actually, the way that I did it before was gridLength.auto. XAML.gridLength.auto, not MAUI.gridLength.auto. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm liking this so far. Now I just need some content. And I forgot how to do that. Children. Wasn't Maui a character in the Moana movie? Maui is a city in Hawaii. Add new label. Although I've never been able to find a label in the XAML namespace. So I don't really know what to do there. So I'm just going to use button for now. And that button is going to have content. This is a button. There's one more property that is usually set on buttons. button background color. I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. I'm targeting all buttons with a style sheet, so hopefully this button will take that. But isn't there one more? It just feels like there should be one more. You there? Oh, the column number in the grid that it is and stuff. Get rid of that. This is what I'm trying to do. What is this? Oh, it's just a resource. Right. I need to get rid of that because I named something custom title bar. Okay, almost there. Dukasoft confirms Maui is a character in the Moana movie. So that was done by doing column, set column, set column. Oh, right. Button, creative, column 0. And what's the other one? Or what else do we want to add up here? I don't know what else to add up here. We'll just do star. Not star. We'll just do this. One thing that takes up the entire first column. Whatever. Let's try it. I don't think that there's anything else that I need to comment out at the moment. We'll find out if this works. I think my prediction is we are just going to get back the system provided toolbar. And BitGamey's like, I think it was Dwayne Johnson, if I remember correctly. I love the animation, especially the water. I'm not the biggest fan. What? Okay, so we got back the system provided title bar, except there is something interesting going on where the top of the content is definitely getting pushed up. Oops. Oh. Ooh. This is the grid portion right here. And this is the control bar. Do you think that it's because I'm setting the title? And that's still considered using the API? And it's giving us the default system? No. The thing that should be happening is... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dukasoft said, "You're welcome." And BitGamey is explaining for me, for my sake, because I don't know Moana, that was Maui's theme song. It's called "You're Welcome." Now it's going to be in my head for the rest of the day. Dukasoft is like, again, "You're welcome." It's terrible. So mean. Let me see if I can skip setting the title. Title is being set here. You're so nice to me, BitGamey, knowing that I just don't know any references whatsoever. Okay, so not setting the title made it so that I don't even get that portion of the title bar, caption bar. The only thing that I get is the control captions taking up the entire width. So my assumption is, oh no, not even that. I didn't even get any portion of my custom title bar. So what I'm noticing is when the extends content into title bar works and I don't get a system provided title bar, the MAUI control thingy that you get while you're debugging will show up at the top. When you get the system generated title bar, it gets moved below that. So that's so odd. When I set the title, after providing my custom title bar, maybe I should do that in MAUI program. Dang it. What I need to do is stop here and go back to the example that Tyron posted. Hopefully that has something that we can use. But window.title theming example, and see if this gives me the actual title for my title bar. Because if this is the case, then I can figure out how to style the custom title bar that we get. Okay, well, here it is again. The MAUI development tools are showing in the container at the top. And I can't interact with anything because that entire section is being treated as the draggable section right under where that is. I'm given these control buttons for free by the operating system or by WinUI 3 or by whatever. And here is my title section. So where's the contents of the grid? Where's my button, for example? Now Digasoft is like, oh god, no, I can't get it out of my head. What can I say except you're welcome? I have no idea how it goes, but that was just my ad lib. So anyway, this window.title isn't going to work for this. But this thing wasn't breaking the ability to use grid. In fact, it helped with getting content into that title bar section. So there's more customization that I need to do to it. However, I really, really want to try this out because this looks... Big Game is like, I believe the word for that is karma. Little happy dog winking. Little doggo, little Einstein. Okay, so this is in... Oh man, but it's still in MAUI WinUI window.cs. Actually, how do you use it? That's the question. How do you use it? I will take this class and I will shove it in my code. Thank you. What was it called? MAUI WinUI. MAUI WinUI Windows. No, it's just window. Okay, probably need to get rid of a couple things. Get rid of a couple things. Get rid of the namespace. Get rid of that. Put you guys up at the top. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dukasoft. Thank you, Fit Gaming. That's the sound I like when I join. Hello, prog testing. Okay, and now there's a ton of stuff that I don't know where it's actually coming from. Oh, okay. So all of this UI.saml needs to be fully qualified with Microsoft dot. So that gets rid of a lot of
I got a bad feeling about this.
Invoke lifecycle events could not be found. Oh, prog testing is here. I got a bad feeling about this, says Dukasoft. Good. I'm dangerous. This is prog testing. Yeah, there are a lot of and then I think nullability is turned off for this. Okay, so there are a lot of extensions that are being used that I will need to look up. Wow. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Big Gaming. I'm gonna need to learn that song so that I can sing along with it. I was like, wait, I have this one. Wait, someone's actually playing it. Thanks for your bits. This is also very confusing to me. Man, holy cow. Okay, so let's just pick one of these. Service. No, I don't want to do services yet. I know exactly what that is. I want to find one of these other extensions that I wanted to find, like get descendants by name. I'm assuming would be some kind of extension method on UI element. But look at all of these extensions. Dude who invented the extension sound alerts had his income leaked about 3 million. Dang. I almost added it to my stream, but I wanted someone to translate it first. I could translate it, I just haven't actually listened to it. Something about getting rid of a bunch of stuff. Fuera. Like throw it out. Get it out. Go outside. This is a lot of extensions. Goodness gracious. I wouldn't know where to start. And it's like, okay, this is part of the MAUI project, GitHub project. So I shouldn't be doing any of this stuff directly, right? It's not like this is code that I could copy and paste into my own application. I would need to clone the entire MAUI project and then modify the title bar that way. And then add my UI. Yeah. So set title bar is using a UI.xaml.element UI element, but I don't see where it's initially getting created, where this custom title bar is getting created. So the only thing that I need that's left there's a text block. Where is MAUI custom title bar being used? I don't think you can search for properties inside of files. I really don't know how to actually search repos, not gonna lie. I think I just found out how to search repos. Okay, well, this is definitely something that I will explore. But I am out of time for the day. So this will be up on YouTube after 24 hours. I will be publishing yesterday's video after this stream. And what else? That's it. Join me again on Monday for further banging my head against stuff. I still don't have a raid message, but I will go ahead and set up a raid for Bardaki since he is streaming. Thank you all again for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tyron, thank you for the suggestions. Scott, thank you for last time and just for being here. And everyone, just thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. You're cool. That's it. I got nothing else. I'm just going to get back to work. How did I get so short? I really need to stop slouching. Ooh, you can see my water bottle. I love doing magic. You can do magic. Okay, that's it. I'll see you later. I need to push the start raid button. Okay, if you feel like reading with me, stick around. We'll hang over in Bardaki stream. Otherwise, I'll see you again when you come back by. Streaming usually 10:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, which is UTC -6, on Twitch, twitch.tv/11lion. And then 10:15 on Tuesdays, 15 minutes earlier, because I have a meeting later in the day. Still waving. Okay,